Okay. Juice WRLD Death Race for Love is finally out, man. He dropped this last night with about 22 tracks. I think that's a lot for an album. His last album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, I think that was a great album. I really loved the whole album from start to finish, no lie. That album was amazing. So far, Juice WRLD never dropped a bad song. When he dropped Robbery to let us know that he's dropping a new album, I messed with that song. And Hear Me Calling, that's a different type of vibe. I really messed with that song, man. I wanted to do a reaction to it, but I forgot to do it. But we gonna listen to it while we do this full album review. Now, 22 songs on this album. We're about to just dive right into it, man. Somebody told me earlier, like, yo, Juice WRLD album was trash. And I think because there was a lot of songs on the album, it's probably like repetitive. Juice WRLD's talking about a lot of breakup and etc. So I don't know, you feel me? I'm not gonna let that one person judge that album for me, you feel me? I'm gonna see what it's about and give y'all my thoughts and etc. 22 songs. I don't know if we're gonna get to all of them, but that's the goal, is to get through every song on the album, man. Juice, man. Low-key, Juice my favorite artist. I don't know. I mess with Juice a lot, yo. Seriously, Armed and Dangerous, Long Gone, I'm Still. That whole album was good, man. Goodbye and Good Riddance was a good album, man. I don't know if Death Race for Love could challenge it or, could surpass it. I don't know, but we about to find out today, man. First song is called Empty. Let's get to it. We all know Juice WRLD is going to talk about a lot of breakup. You can hear it on the title, Death Race for Love, about this girl. And this girl always ruined my man's relationship, man. What, Juice WRLD is like 19 years old now, you feel me? He was dealing with a lot of breakup, you feel me? Drinking, smoking, just to try to get rid of that thought, you dig what I'm saying? But he's young, you feel me? And he fell in love quickly, and that really just broke his heart, you feel me? That's my fear, falling in love so quickly, and then that girl breaking your heart. I mean, that's a hard feeling right there, man. From the unknown, I ran away. I don't think I'm coming back. Way I know I problem solve with styrofoam. My world revolves. I think that's why I like Juice WRLD a lot. I could relate to him a lot. You did. Not right now though. You feel me? The old me could relate to him a lot. But Juice WRLD been sad and empty for a long time. Like I said, he's young and he fell in love so quickly. So that's like, that's kind of odd, you feel me, to find somebody that's been in love so quick. I think he got a girlfriend now, by the way. But back then, falling in love so quickly, man, and then getting your heart broken, it's hard to, just brush past that. Like, yeah, I'm good now. But like, damn, he was empty, and I could feel that, man. And at the same time, I'm not even talking about a relationship standpoint when I'm like, yo, I'm empty. It's just about like, the people I'm around every day, or just the energy I get around people. It's just stuff like that. I'm not mainly focused on like, oh, this person made me empty. I'm not talking about like a relationship, like you going out with somebody. I'm just talking about like just real life situation. You feel me? A lot of people is empty because they're not around the good vibes, or not around, supporting cast members or supporting friends. DMZ, these drugs, acting like mosh pit, squishing me, saying low key. I've been looking for signs, but all I can find is a sign. Wait, I don't think I'm coming back home. Whoa, whoa. I ain't suicidal. Only thing suicide is suicide. Whoa. I feel like I heard that line before. Here to leave the lost soul. Exhale depression as the wind blows. Of us are on a mission, never gave a fuck. Really came from rags to riches. Now we live it up, driving with the rooftop mist. I think I'm coming back home. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like a crow that's in place of my soul. Empty, I feel so goddamn empty. Wow. Empty was a great introduction to Death Race for Love, just because it gets you hype and just getting the understanding of Juice WRLD and what he's going to be talking about throughout the whole album. Basically dealing with a lot of breakup, heartbreaking, talk about drugs and etc. You know how Juice WRLD gets. But now I actually want to listen to the full album now, because this song right here, man, yeah, it got me hooked for sure, man. Like, everybody know, Empty. What is Juice WRLD talking about? He's empty inside, you feel me, heartbroken and etc. He's just trying to get through it, you feel me? And I think in his last album, he said the drugs really got him through a lot of breakup or through a lot. The drugs really got him through a lot because, like he said, he was sad, heartbroken. He didn't know how to deal with himself. So taking drugs, I mean, it helped Juice WRLD, I guess. You feel me? Because he came from nothing. Now look at him now. But at the same time, don't do drugs just because of the pain. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of artists nowadays take drugs because they try to get rid of the pain. I don't think that's a good idea. Just me, you feel me? I don't know. But next song is called Maze. Let's get to it.
Stuck in the maze. Everything's okay, but it's not really okay. My life's a death ray. I'm numb in my pain with codeine.
I already know what this album, well, this particular song is going to be about. Maze. He's stuck in a maze. And he's, going through the same thing over and over, taking drugs to just, release the pain and what he's going through, like mental health and heartbroken. The stuff I said prior to hearing this song, I had a feeling that he's gonna say that, but I didn't really know. You feel me? He just said numbing my pain with codeine and rain. You feel me? He's stuck in a maze. He's going over and over again, doing the same silly stuff that he's doing. Taking.
I'm losing my mental sorrows that I've been through. I feel crazy. I'm doing anything to numb the way that I feel. I'm losing my logic. These pills and my protein.
Oh, without drugs, I'm losing my logic. So basically, he's losing himself if he's not taking drugs. But then at the same time, he's taking drugs to numb his pain.
Going insane. Life's not the same. Stuck in a maze. I'm not going in my depressed sorrows that I've been through. Story to be continued.
Yeah, I already knew that coming into this song. I don't know why I didn't say it just to start it off. Maze, second song on the album, he's talking about you being in a stuck position and doing the same thing over and over, taking drugs to numb his pain. And then also he said something about him not taking drugs. Also, he's losing himself. If he's not taking drugs, he's basically losing himself. And I feel like, Juice WRLD low-key need help. You feel me? We need to get Juice WRLD some help. Because this is continuing to happen with Juice WRLD, man. He's keep taking drugs. Girls keep breaking his heart. Juice, at this point, man, you need to just stay to yourself, my boy. Like, relationship is not for you. I mean, he's in a relationship right now, but we wish you the best with that relationship, G. Next one is called He Emotions. Let's get to it. Emotions, He Emotions.
Another life, another day, another chance to make it great. I'm really to the money all the time, so I can never relax. Me and my bitch, we know she drive me crazy, she still make my days. Going through motions, muddy emotions. Back on my bullshit, devil emoji. I'ma drown into that bitch of ocean. If I can't make her smile, I'ma be acting wild. She got a new man, I'm gonna pull up on him.
He said, wait. I told her I'm gonna drown in her. Y'all know what that's supposed to mean. That girl is in the ocean. Call me Big Fish.
I've been going through the motions, bloody emotions. Pour me a cup, I'm a nod. So I catch a look at my car. Pull up in the Lambo, Ferrari, or not a drug addict, got it all wrong. I'm just a love addict till my heart gone. I'm just a love addict with the love songs. Just going through motions, muddy emotions. Back on my bullshit, devil emotions.
Juice WRLD is actually trying. He's trying to be happy. He's trying not to, get caught up in these drugs. You feel me? Like he said, I'm not a drug addict, got it all wrong. I mean, he low-key is a drug addict, but at the same time, he's trying to be happy. He got a guard now, so we don't really know what's going on. But if you follow him on Twitter, he be posting here and there. But he's trying to reach happiness, you feel me? I feel him with that, because man, your boy trying to be happy too. No gas, you feel me? I'm trying to be happy, but at the same time, he going through the motions, and just getting back to, his original self, you feel me? I feel Juice WRLD, man. Come on, bro. You got this, G. You got this. Next song is called Fast. What, he's moving too fast? Let me know, Juice. Let me know. So far, I'm liking the album.
I've been living fast. Feeling really bad and confused. I see it coming, but it still can. I'm talking about life.
Juice WRLD WRLD did get famous pretty fast, you feel me? He's basically talking about how fast his life is moving ever since he got the fame and etc. But yeah, I mean, Juice WRLD did get pretty famous, got pretty successful, got the bag, pretty quickly. I mean, like, Juice WRLD never dropped a bad song in my opinion. I mean, a lot of y'all can agree if you mess with Juice WRLD, you feel me? Like, he didn't drop a lot of bad songs. I mean, none of his songs are bad. What am I talking about? None of his songs are bad. And on top of that, he's still putting on work. You feel me? Another album with 22 songs. I mean, this is what his second album, basically his sophomore album. I mean, I'm messing with it. I don't care.
Hurry up and get your bag. I already are not a fan. It's been months since I felt at home, but it's okay, cause I'm rich. Psych, I'm still sad as a bitch.
And that proves you right there that money doesn't buy happiness. So a lot of you broke dudes out there talking about, man, when I get the bag, I'm gonna be happy, man. Juice WRLD is right here and he's telling you, man, he still feels sad and he's rich. So money doesn't buy happiness. You feel me? You gotta be around good vibes. You just, like Juice WRLD said, he doesn't feel like himself sometimes. He's in a dark hole and he's still rich. So money doesn't buy happiness. Come on now, man. It's right here in your face.
Better than that, I'll be honest. I'll blame it, bang. Already you're not a fan. This is fire.
Bro, Juice WRLD is very talented. He was singing, he can rap, bro. He can do everything, bro. Low key, this is probably my favorite song so far, man. Fast. I just like the overall message about it. Time do move fast, man. So get in your bag as soon as possible. Chase the bag. Do what you gotta do, man. Shit, man. Juice WRLD, man. I'm loving this album. Next song is called "Hear Me Calling." Damn, this song right here good too, man. Let's get to it.
Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Get all up inside of it. My heart is racing every time I'm tasting it. When you hear me calling, do you hear me calling?
Alright, y'all. Next song is called "Big."
I'm gonna fucking say, yeah, I just had to relax. Even at my worst, I'm feeling like I am the best.
Yeah.
Shoot you in your stomach, make this shit hard to digest. Rockstar listing Jimmy interest in the projects. I'ma turn a nigga block to an art project. Because I ain't Lil Pump, but I got double Glocks on me like Gucci gang. We ball like Will Chamberlain, like the name of them old Gucci tapes. Yeah, I'm talking about Gucci, man. They're the lame. Look on my shoulder, I gotta prove myself, no lane. Even when I stand up and hit it from the back, I'ma still get laid. Art project. Picasso, I paint that. Where the fuck is the bank at? Army Sergeant, no rank, yeah.
I mean, the song had, some bars here, you feel me? He talking about I done metalwork piece to myself like I'm Ryan Ortez, you feel me? Famous basketball player that's, switched his name. He just rebirthed and etc. And then, he's talking about how, even at his worst, he's still the best. I mean, he had a couple bars here. I ain't Lil Pump, but I got a double Glock, like the Gucci symbol. I mean, the song itself, from 1 to 10, I'll probably give it like a 5 to keep it a buck with you. You feel me? I mean, like whoever produced this song, the producing wasn't high. But I mean, Juice WRLD low-key killed it, I can say, but this is not my favorite song on the album so far, you feel me? Big is really not my favorite album Big is not my favorite song off the album so far, but I mean, that's one out of how many songs we listened to so far? 7, you feel me? But yeah, it's alright, man. Next song is called Robbery. I already did a reaction to it, man. Go watch it, but we gonna listen to it again and have fun with it. Let's get to it.
She told me put my heart in the bag, and nobody gets hurt. It was a gift and a curse, and now I'm drinking too much, so I'ma talk with a slur. Last time I saw you.
When I dropped this reaction video, a lot of people told me this song already came out, and then I had to do research. Yeah, this song was leaked already. If I want to hear my explanation and just hear my reaction to that one song, y'all go watch the video. It's gonna be a poll or something on around this time right here. So y'all go watch that reaction video. It was lit. It was turning. You feel me? Juice WRLD was basically talking about, you know, his relationship and how he's stressing about his ex lover that put him into, you know, a crazy state of mind. You know, he want her. He can't leave her. He's running from her love. You know, a lot of crazy stuff. I see what a lot of people saying in this song. You know, there's a lot of repetitiveness in this song, but at the same time, man, I'm loving it. I don't care. I'm loving it. And the crazy thing about it, he dropped this song on Valentine's Day too, man. That's wild. Go watch that reaction video, man. Anyway, next song is called Flaws and Sins. Let's get to it.
I'm the lightning, you're the thunder. There's a difference between I need you and I want you. Girl, I need you. Good sex, let the truth been involved. Suck it like it's law, fuck me like it's law. No protection on my heart, goddamn it, I'm gon' hit it raw. Trauma, ain't that a weird way to give compliment? I'm really all in. I fell in love, but I have flaws and sin. I need real life, got my sights on your ass, ooh, red dot. With some bats that made it out of hell, ooh, red hot. Drove with all your flaws and sin. The stars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird darkness?
I started to like this song towards the end. Flaws and Sin, basically Juice WRLD saying he's all in. You feel me? Regardless of what's going. Basically in the song, Juice WRLD basically saying that he's all in, regardless of what's going on in your life. You know, if you're, you know, sinning and your flaws, you know, your flaws, you know, basically, you know, he's not judging you. You feel me? He's all in. And that, you feel me? I mean, the song was good, but I didn't really start to like actually like it towards the end. You feel me? Juice WRLD was giving me that vibe towards the end. I'm like, oh snap, yeah, this song hitting now. You dig me? But Flaws and Sins, I mean, not my favorite, but you know, that's a song I could go back to and listen to here and there. Next song is called Feeling. Come on, man, let's get me hype again. Get me turned, my boy.
The one take gang gets the max load. This is a one take ass song.
This is one take.
First give me a feeling, I feel it. First give me a feeling, I feel it. Man, but I'm worth more than a million. I don't need no Ritalin, I'm focused on a million.
Finally, you feel me? Like, we don't need you to focus on no drugs, none of that, you feel me? Just simply focus on that million and chasing the bag, you feel me? Instead of doing drugs and doing all this weird stuff, bro. That's basically like, come on, Juice, you rich now, man. Let's get rid of the drugs, bro.
Disregard civilians till I get a house with a moat in the pavilion. I reek of good vibes. Perks help me feel it, I feel it. Problems I numb and conceal them. Kinda like my feelings, but I still feel them. I just walked in the building.
I just peeped what he just said. He said, perks help me feel it, I feel it. Problems I numb and conceal them. Kind of like my feelings, but I still feel them. So basically, when he take the drugs, he don't feel it, but he still feel it. And that's weird though. Perks help me feel it, but he got feelings though. But at the same time, drugs numbs the pain. You get what I'm saying? So that's like kind of weird. You feel me? Like he's taking the drugs to numb the pain, but at the same time, he could still feel the pain, but he also don't feel it at the same time. Man, whatever this girl got you in, G, you need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Disregard civilians till I get a house with a moat in the pavilion. Till I get up into your building, nigga, I'm a villain. Feel like Dragon Ball, bitch, I'm Goku when you krillin'. No, I ain't team, but this ain't me and team. I'm in a me and team. I know I just fucked up, but bitch, I'm still a freestyle king.
That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? He said, boy, ain't no I in team, but it's an E and M in team. I meant it's a me in team. So basically he's saying that it's no I in team, but it's a me in team. At first I was about to say, yo, you know, Juice WRLD, he like to work together and get his coins and etc. But at the same time, he's worried about himself. So basically, there's your me and team. You dig what I'm saying? I see what he said in that line. I see what you said, my boy. Is the EM and team? that meant me. That's hard. That's my next caption. No cap.
Her pussy wetter than olive oil. My watch costs 100 more. My new girl a Lamborghini. Your girl a Honda Accord. Mama tell me I got Ritalin. I'm focused on the millions. Disregard civilians. Till I get a house with a moat in the pavilion.